I mean, is Orianji a boomer? How old is Orianji? 29? I'm 27. Am I gonna look like that when I'm 29? Oh, that's not good. Halt! Who goes there? What?
What? It's been too long.
Too long?
Oh, bro, he thinks it's Alpha now. He thinks he's...
You're looking taller and twice as rugged. It's
dude. Oh, bro.
Oh, had my brother mentioned what an oaf you are, I'd never have bothered looking for you in the first place.
Damn, Estinien, you might have fucked up a little bit. I found it so cool how Nidhogg is deep inside Estinien. What is up, guys? Welcome back to another day doing the MSQ. That's right. Yesterday we wrapped up patch 5.3. We cured one of the kobold priests of the tempered. He found out that he ended up killing his buddies or his family or his friends, whatever, from summoning Titan. It was pretty sad. Gabu came out of nowhere, showed him that the humans aren't really that bad. So hopefully things go well. Hopefully we can have a beautiful, long-lasting relationship. That's right. And Xenos wants a 1v1 date with me again. He got his ass kicked the last time. I clapped the fuck out of his cheeks. So now he wants to meet up again. What can I say? They just can't get enough. But today we're starting the final patch or patches. It's 5.55 part 1 and then 5.55 part 2, but today we're doing part 1, baby. That's right. So enough of that, let's just jump straight into it. Alisaie, hello, good evening, good night, good day.
Good news, Arcavian. Thancred and Orianji have finished the tour of the Garlemald, and they are on their way back here even as we speak. As we still haven't heard anything on the towers from the Alliance, I'm hoping they might be able to shed some light on things. They're due to arrive any moment now, so let us see what they have to say, eh?
Alright, that reminds me, I almost forgot. There was a bunch of towers that got summoned out of nowhere. That was kind of weird. So right now we're probably gonna go over there and take care of it. Ah, a welcoming party. You needn't have gone to the trouble. From what I hear, you have been more than busy enough as it is. Honestly, you might have waited for me to return before discovering a cure for the tempering. As it is, I can't even pretend to have been involved. Psh, you would have been fucking useless anyways, dude. We don't need your damn help, Thancred. But it's good to see you. Welcome back.
Well, if it's any consolation, I myself was little more than a spectator. The lion's share of the credits must go to Alisaie, Graha, and Arcavian.
That's right.
But I believe I speak for the rest of us when I say we are proud to have rendered what little assistance we could.
Yeah, you guys were moral support. Y'all were the cheerleaders on the sideline. We always need a sidekick. That's right. That's right, dude.
As you will also have heard, though it hasn't all been tales of triumph, just as we were taking a step towards finally addressing the primal threats, a pile of fresh problems landed in our lap.
Tell him, Alisaie, tell him.
Anyway, it's good to have you back, though I can't help noticing that you're one Orianji short of scouting party. You haven't lost him, have you?
Lost him? Wait, it's that fucking Thancred's job to keep an eye on a fucking boomer, dude? Oh, I couldn't lose him if I tried, and I did try, repeatedly, but no, he decided to linger in Alamigo to apprise Raban and the others of how the land lies in Garlemald. Wow, dude, imagine leaving an old man by himself, dude. Thancred, you tried to do that multiple times? Unbelievable.
Then mayhap you would do the same for us.
Indeed, it was just as Lee said. Worse, in fact, devastation as far as the eye could see. Nerva and Ilrid, however, were notable by their absence.
Huh. Might have they met their end at the hands of Xenos and Fandaniel?
Nah, no shot. No shot, I don't believe it. Perhaps, or perhaps they simply lost the will to fight. You see, the capital has been plunged into a deathly silence, with one exception, the Imperial Palace. It was a busy place before the war, but it has grown busier still, with throngs of soldiers and civilians working their day and night to rebuild, or rather, transform it.
Transform it? Into what?
That is a difficult question to answer. The construction is vast and unsettling to behold, like something from a nightmare. According to Riage, certain aspects of its design were clearly devised with the manipulation of Aether in mind. Magitech, in other words. Yet, as unnerving as said edifice was, it was nothing next to the sight of its builders. They swarmed in place like so many insects, working with nary a word exchanged between them. No one overseeing construction, no one barking orders. It was as if they were possessed or tempered. I almost forgot about that too. Man, I got such a shit memory. You spent one day not doing the MSQ and you completely forgot what the fuck happened. One wants us to investigate more closely, but given our suspicions, it seemed wiser not to take the risk. So are these like possessed people, or are they like brain-eating zombies? Huh. If Daniel could bind Bahamut to his will, might we have done the same to the people of Garlemald? Whatever the truth may be, this information is certain to prove valuable. You have our thanks. Thanks, dude. Well, be sure to save some for Riage. Which reminds me, I have a message from Alamigo. Rabban is hosting a meeting to discuss the latest foundings on the tower, and he requested our presence. Really? Then why not leave it to us? You must be worried from your mission. Nah, bro. He might look like an old man, but he's not. He's got the energy of as if he was 20-something years old. No, I'm fine. Those towers have been on my mind since I first spied one on the way back, and I'm keen to get to the bottom of this. In that case, I shall stay and begin looking into another matter. As I promised, Krau, we need not all to attend. Very well. I suggest the rest of us make our way to Alamigo forthwith. The sooner we leave, the more time we will have to speak to Orianji before the meeting. Alright. Break! Yo, Mr. Boomer, dude, what's up, Orianji? How has thy been? Or, I don't know how to talk like a fucking Bible preacher or whatever kind of way Orianji talks. My friends, much and more have I heard of your travails in our absence. Heartened am I to see you all hale and whole. As am I, as we ought to see you safely return from your mission to Riage. I trust Anchorin made you feel welcome. Well, if it isn't Alfredar, this merry band. Who the fuck is this? Oh, sup, dude? Bro's been a while. Hello. Ironvolt, whatever are you doing here? When we spoke of via Link Pro, you told me you'd be away on a mission. And who's to say this isn't part of it? But enough of that. It's good to see you looking so similar. I thought you'd have grown a bit taller after a whole year in another world, but apparently not. Well, I am sorry to disappoint you. While my soul may be a year older, my body has hardly aged, as you are well aware. And may I remind you that we, Eldison, are known to be late bloomers, especially in terms of our height. Mark my words, that day will come when even a great Oro such as yourself will crane your neck to meet my eye. Yeah, okay, dude. Yeah, sure. Yeah. Just keep believing that, Alpha, sure. Aye, 'twas not until my 20th summer that I myself outgrew my boyish proportions, though more breed towered over me nonetheless. You still have boyish proportions, even though you're a boomer. I mean, is Orianji a boomer? How old is Orianji? 29? I'm 27. Am I gonna look like that when I'm 29? Oh, that's not good. Ironvolt brings out the best in Alphanaut, doesn't he? They both seem so at ease in each other's company. It's almost endearing. So what exactly brings you here? Oh, Verdola mostly. We need to go over a few things before we set out. Set out? Wait, does this have something to do with the towers? Hey, what gave you that impression? Actually, tell me later. You've got a meeting to go to. I'll see you afterwards, alright? Alright, okay. We'll see you soon. It was nice seeing you again. Nice talk. If Verdola's going with him, that must mean what? My apologies. As Arnvold rightly pointed out, we have a meeting to attend to. Let us be about it. Okay. Sure. Okay. This seems like
Ere we begin, I would like to offer my gratitude to Masters Thancred and Urianger. 'Tis no small feat to infiltrate the Imperial capital and live to tell the tale, much less in times of civil war. Thanks to them, we may plot our course in full knowledge of how the winds blow in Garlemald.
That's right.
Full glad are we to have been of service. But verily, such dangers as we did encounter pale into insignificance next to those faced by our comrades. An Ascian, armed with the might of Bahamut.
Bahamut's girlfriend.
Bent on bringing about the final days.
Theatrix. He sought only to make a show of the power at the Telophoroid's disposal. But since then we have seen no sign of this Daniel or his worm. And while we've done what we can to bolster our defenses, There's no telling where he might strike next.
It doesn't matter where he strikes. We're gonna
Whenever
clap his
and
cheeks.
wherever
Watch.
it may be, we must use the intervening time to learn more of our enemy. 'Twas with this in mind that we dispatched scouts to investigate the towers.
Our advance party took longer than expected to return. And when they did, they tried to kill us.
Yeah, and that's where the fucking cinematic ended. Did you ended up killing him? Because you're clearly alive.
Luckily, I'd seen that sort of thing before, and we were able to restrain them before they did any harm. Then it was just a matter of letting the Porksies do their work.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you could just use the piggy to fucking cure him. Yeah.
Are
You're
you
right, you're
saying
right.
they were tempered?
Totally forgot about that. Telling you, one day
Once
off.
they'd come back to their senses,
This
they
happens.
told us everything they could. It seems that just as they were getting close to the tower, they heard an ear-splitting roar. And that was the last thing they remembered.
A roar?
But what worries me most is what they were saying right before they attacked.
How does a roar cause them to get tempered?
Glory be to Garlemald.
Huh. This shit's getting fucking spicy.
The Tempered have heretofore ever been thralls to primal entities. Yet these hapless souls were compelled to accept a nation as the object of their devotion. This calleth into question all that we know of the condition.
Well, that's fucking sus, dude. How is that even possible?
Would that the unsettling news ended there. Alas, there is more. Following the earlier reports of missing Amalja, we have learnt that other beast tribes have suffered similar losses.
Is it because of us, dude? Was it really
And
the
we
humans?
now have reason to believe that the abductions are connected to the appearance of the towers.
Okay, so it's not us. Good.
Our scouts sighted black-garbed figures leading shackled Ixal in the direction of the tower in Dravania. The Temple Knights were able to intercept them before they could reach their destination, liberating the Ixal and apprehending their captors, each of whom was found to be equipped with Garlean arms and armor.
Well, that's not good.
So the Empire is the common thread.
Well, the Empire has always been the common thread.
With the support of Xenos, it seems likely that Fandaniel has rallied a faction of the splintered Garlean army to the banner of the Telophoroi.
Lord Hien reached the same conclusion when I shared our findings with Doma. The plan had been to march on Garlemald from the east and west in order to force a peace treaty. But the situation has changed. Dealing with the threat of the towers must come first.
True. We destroy the towers. We cure everybody with temper. We clap Fandaniel's ass. Then we clap
Given the
Xenos.
nature of the enemy and the proven risk of tempering, I could think of few suitable candidates to aid in this task. But I am confident in my choice.
Am I one of them? Ooh, 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 pick me! Ooh, pick me!
Halt! Who goes there?
What?
What?
Holy shit!
I didn't think I'd ever see her again.
Resistant to primal influence as they are, they can investigate the towers without fear of being turned.
Ha!
We're glad to put our gifts to use, Commander.
Well, I'll be a son of a bitch!
Gifted or not, going behind enemy lines remains a perilous undertaking. But we must know more if we're to strike back at our foe. I'm counting on you.
Yeah, don't fuck this up.
If it would give us the upper hand, I'd do it 100 times over. We won't let you down.
You better not, cuz you literally have one job. That's it.
That concludes the briefing. You two, make ready and join your escort.
Are you
She's
certain about this, Arenvold?
She's not gonna say it. She's not gonna say a damn word.
I am. Come on, let's talk outside.
Okay. Vámonos. Let's go. We'll bond a little bit. Excuse me, Alphanol. It's very rude to not push your chair in, okay? Did your mother teach you manners? Motherfucker left this chair pulled out in the middle of the dining room, bro. Or whatever the hell you call this fucking room, conference room, whatever. You just fucking, wow, dude, just might as well just take the chair and put it outside. Sad, eh? Now that it's out in the open. I don't have to keep it under my proverbial hat anymore. Story time or no story time? I don't think it's story time. Oh, it might be actually.
So you know, I've already gone through all the formalities at the Rising Stones. Made sure to inform Jamolva and Vamar at Ralga's Reach as well.
Jamolva and Vamar. Sorry, I'm glad he said that because I would have fucked that up. I would have butchered that so bad.
Arenvold, I admire your enthusiasm, but this is far more dangerous than anything you have done before.
True. But don't you have belief in him?
I know the risks. And I also know what's in store if we don't stop Fandaniel from carrying out his plan. With this power of mine, I can make a difference. If I stood idly by, I would regret it for the rest of my life.
I feel that.
And you, Fordola? Is this what you want?
What are you asking me for? It's not like I have any say in the matter.
As she speaks, yay!
Don't pretend. We both know Commander Eldin gave you a chance to refuse. And you didn't.
True. It's good to see you here. Fighting on the good side. We fucking got you, dude.
So the Empire's finished, is it? But that's what they're all saying. That the great and glorious Garlemald slit its own throat. And now, from out of its twitching carcass crawls the Telophoroi with bloody Xenos at its head!
Pretty much, yeah. Yeah, you got the gist of it.
I fought for Garlemald. Killed for Garlemald. What was I part of? I need to know. Whatever it is, I need to know.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Very well. If your hearts are set on this, I shall not stand in your way.
Bro, you couldn't even stand in the way of Gabu. You're so fucking short, dude. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna possibly be able to do? Like, fucking flail out your arms to prevent people from getting past you, dude? Come on, let's be honest.
If you've finished with your touching display of camaraderie, I have a question. Which tower are you planning to investigate, exactly?
The closest one! Yep. Oh, never mind, he can go for the farthest one.
Is said to be tightly guarded. It's patrol after patrol out there, apparently. We'd be spotted before we got anywhere near it. Which is why we've set our sights on the one in Paglthan instead. There shouldn't be anything like as many Imperials to worry about down there.
Even so, I doubt the local Amalja will look kindly on it if they catch you sneaking around in their territory.
True.
Fordola and I had a chance to learn the lie of the land in our previous forays there. We might still find trouble, but at least we won't lose our way. Well, we'd best not keep them waiting any longer.
Okay.
Mayhap when all of this is over, we could take another trip to Loxeld. I would have you know I've become a rather capable swimmer since our last visit.
Yeah, okay then. Yeah, sure.
I'll believe that when I see it.
Yeah, same.
Though, to be fair, getting into deep water does seem to be a scion's lot in life. Take care, eh?
I have a feeling he's gonna die. Is he gonna die? That'd be fucking stupid. I feel like he's saying his goodbyes for like the last time. That would absolutely be fucking stupid.
It means a lot, you know. You coming with me.
I'll still owe you for saving my skin, don't I? Can't return the favour if I'm not there.
She's got a point.
I dare say you'll get your chance before long. That Fandaniel sounds like a tricky customer. Too much for the likes of me, anyway. But we both know I'd just be another soldier if it weren't for my gift. And I need to be a damn sight more than that given what's coming. I realise I can't hold a candle to a hero like the Warrior of Light or Alphino, for that matter.
That's right.
He might look like he's 12, but he's seen more action than most people see in a lifetime.
Fucking true, dude. True, dude, bro. He's dissing Alphino hard.
The fact is, I'm nothing like them, and maybe I never will be. But I'll be damned if I don't try. They're counting on me. On us. So let's give it our all.
Oh, that's so... Bro, I believe in you, dude. That's so good. I believe. You can do it.
He does not want for conviction. That much is certain. So let us have faith in him. Him and Fordola both.
I bet.
While they see to the towers, I would attend to another task. Chasing down this lunar Bahamut.
Wait, am I coming with you? The hell up?
Bloody thing. Can you hear me?
Yeah, what up?
It's Tataru.
Charlotte!
I'm happy to say we've managed to find Estinien.
What? Really?
And I'm sorry to say he went running off again the moment we told him about Bahamut.
Bro, you literally had one job.
But he did mutter something about heading to Ishgard.
Okay.
So if you're quick, you might still be able to catch him.
Okay. Come on, let me go. We are going to Ishgard.
Even if we set out this instant, he may already have left by the time we arrive. Have her send the Bonanza to Ishgard. It may prove useful should we need to give chase.
Okay. Well, she's not on the phone. Okay, I got to call her back. Yo, Tataru, hello.
Gladly. I'll see to it as soon as Kryl and I get back to the Rising Stones.
All right, cool.
While you go off on your dragoon hunt, Urianger and I will return to headquarters. We have much to tell the others.
We're going on a dragon hunt, baby, yeah!
For our elusive friend. May we all meet again ere long.
All right. Well, try not to murder anybody, or try not to murder too many people, at least. All right. Well, let's get our ashes to Ishgard. So Estinien was bound for Ishgard. Whatever it is that brings him home, we must hope it keeps him there long enough for us to find him. Come, there is no time to lose. Alright, vámonos. Well, ever since that one day where I forgot to hit the record button, bro, I swear that day gave me some really bad PTSD. And now I freak out every time I look at OBS. I need to make sure that it's streaming or I'm gonna freak the fuck out. Or recording. Yo! I don't see it. I don't see Estinien. Oh, President? Good. Let us split up and search for Estinien. Since we're relatively new to this place, Graha and I will look around the open spaces, the squares and markets and whatnot. You and Octavian can delve into the nooks and crannies. Very well. Let us reconvene at the airship later. Very well. Let us reconvene at the airship landing later, with or without Estinien. Good luck. Okay, so now we're going on a human scavenger hunt. I think I shall begin at the Skystone Manufactory. So, perhaps you can try at the congregation. You see, it may well have heard the news of our friend's return. Okay, first one to find them wins. What up, nerd? It's also been a while since I spoke to you. Bro, we're talking to all the fucking classics. Good day to you, Warrior of Light. Lord A. Merrick sent word that you would be attending the meeting in Alamigo, so I gather you have not come in search of him. To what then do we owe the pleasure of your visit? We're looking for Estinien. I see. No, we are not aware where Sir Estinien had returned to Ishgard, but as I suspect you remember, he is wont to come and go as he pleases. Mayhap he came seeking an audience with Lord A. Merrick, only to find him absent. In any event, I am afraid I cannot help you. Perhaps one of our companions has fared better. Okay, well, you were fucking useless. I'll tell you that. All right, I have arrived. Bad news. I didn't find him. Yeah, he's nowhere to be found. Any luck with you guys? Oh, with that hand movement, I think not. Nope. Okay.
No sign
nope,
of him. Not that I've ever met him before, but the way Alphino goes on about him, I'm fairly sure I could pick him out in a crowd.
Speaking of which, it does seem awfully quiet. If the erstwhile Azure Dragoon had returned to Ishgard, would it not be a source of general excitement?
Maybe. What are...
First the Scion's Coinkeeper, and now you. I'm beginning to think these meetings are more than mere coincidence.
Dude, where have you been? We had been looking all over for you.
Not that I'm
I was worried sick.
It's been too long.
Too long?
Oh, bro, he thinks it's Alphino. He thinks
you
he's...
look an ilm taller and twice as rugged. It's too soon.
Dude! Oh, bro! No, dude! Oh, dude, she's gonna beat his ass!
Quieter, though. Have you been giving him lessons on how to be the strong, silent type?
Whoop his ass, Alisaie!
I am not Alphino!
Holy shit! She damn near destroyed Ishgard.
If the two of you are such firm friends, perhaps you should remember what he looks like. And what do you mean, rugged? Ugh! Had my brother mentioned what an oaf you are, I'd never have bothered looking for you in the first place.
Damn, Estinien, you might have fucked up a little bit.
The Azure Dragoon. He who fought and felled the dread worm Nidhogg at the Warrior of Light's side.
Okay.
To think the day would come when I should see this living legend with my own eyes.
Okay, excuse me. Excuse me, eyes on me, okay? You can't forget I exist. Okay, Garthia, we had a bromance, Garthia. What the fuck you doing looking at another man?
Would someone mind explaining what is going on?
I don't even know what the fuck's going on.
Is everything all right? I thought I heard Alisaie shouting.
Oh, fuck.
Estinien! It's been too long.
Well, that was interesting. Woo, Estinien is fucking lucky to be alive still, dude. Holy shit.
No, it's quite understandable. That was hardly the first time we've been confused for one another. Nor, I suspect, will it be the last.
Well, I, for one, will not be making that mistake again. I will say, for the second time today, is that you've grown.
Right?
One can't remain...
He's grown at least 2 inches.
At least someone's having a good time.
Bro, lighten up, Alisaie.
You know, when we were growing up, Alphino would never befriend other boys because he couldn't stand the thought of not being in charge. But maybe that's changed.
That's some beta male
he seems
shit.
just as happy around Estinien as he does Arenvald.
Yeah, that's some beta male shit where you don't want any friends that are boys because you're worried that you won't be in charge. Then that means you know you're not the person that can take charge. You know you're a person that can't take lead if you're scared that another person's just gonna be able to take lead over you just because they're a boy, dude. Fucking Alphino's a cuck. Well, perhaps he sees him as brothers he never had. I mean, it gets tiring having only his sister, dude. It probably sucks.
It hasn't been easy being his sister, I can tell you that.
Yeah, I bet.
No rest for the righteous, eh? Speaking of which, I was just on my way to borrow an airship to take me to Alisaie.
Dude, we have an airship!
Alisaie? How could I forget? The dragon with whom Bahamut shared the deepest of bonds.
Aye, Tiamat, his mate. Even now she remains imprisoned on Alisaie, though her remorse binds her faster than any shackle.
Wait, did I miss something? Oh, wait a minute!
No, there's no shot. This is the same dragon I have in mind. Is it the dragon that was chained up? No, it's not that one. It's a different one.
I see. As the one who first summoned Bahamut, you believe she may be able to shine some light on his latest incarnation.
I completely forgot.
Might I suggest that we make the journey to Alisaie together? I'm not sure if Tataru mentioned this, but we Scions have an airship of our own now.
I completely forgot that Bahamut had a legitimate girlfriend. I was memeing about the purple female dragon shit, completely forgetting that he actually had a mate. Okay? Well, I feel
no reason why not.
maybe the purple dragon is Bahamut's side chick.
Be my guest. But confuse me with Alphino again and I'll throw you overboard. Ugh! I don't know who he thinks he is, but he's nothing like Alphino painted him to be.
Bro, chill! It was a mistake, dude!
I will admit, he is not exactly as I imagined him either.
That's right, yeah, he
When
isn't.
I read of the man, I think I was expecting someone a little less blunt?
Yeah, that's right, Grout there. He sucks. He's not as cool as me. Keep your eyes on me, big dog. Yeah. Don't even worry about it, Oriyaji. He's not, or Estinien, he's not that cool. He's not that cool. Just keep your glimmering eyes feasted upon me, okay? And everything will be just fine, believe me. Alright, well, we're here. It has been quite some time since the last I set foot in Aziz's Law, but I understand the three of you were here rather more recently. I don't suppose you chanced to meet the Tiamat during your visit? Last time I was here, no, we didn't. We just fucking missed her completely. Alas not. We had no cause to set foot here in the Delta Quadrant, but I have studied the relevant records, which is not to say I wouldn't appreciate a first-hand account of your dealings with her. As far as I know, he is the only one of us to have met Tiamat face to face. That's right. Let's just say it helped that Midgard Somber was there to introduce, because if she wasn't, she either one would have tried to eat me, or two wouldn't have fucking spoken to me. Yes, you were a friend of her father. I too have met Tiamat. After the Dragon Song War came to a close, I came here to speak with her. A woman who had fought her own war against man in another age. I wished to know if she yet harbored thoughts of vengeance, and asked as much. She said no. Well, that's nice of her. My hatred for your kind was extinguished long ago. That's what she said. But the guilt she feels for resurrecting Bahamut burns on undimmed. It torments her, even now. I see. Then your original reason for coming here was out of concern that Tiamat had been forced to summon Bahamut. Could that have been what happened? Nidhogg is a part of me. I feel his emotions as my own, and I know that he would not allow his sister to be made a tool of evil. In his absence, it falls to me to watch over her. I found it so cool how Nidhogg is deep inside Estinien, and they get to share, or he gets to share Nidhogg's true power, you know what I'm saying? Because of how deep he is inside Estinien. He can feel him inside of him very deep. There's poggers. Alright, well, now what? Tiamat awaits, this way. Okay, vámonos. Let's go talk to the beautiful dragon. Oh, dude, look at her, bro. Oh, shit, almost fell off. She's still, how long is she gonna stay trapped there? Are we gonna be able to save her ever? Hey, isn't it time for us to release her, man? Come on. Hello, do you remember me? Huh? My sire's mortal companion. My sire's mortal companion. What bringeth thee back to this forsaken place, child of man? Well, where do I begin? We have zombie people, towers erect around the planet. Xenos wants a date with me. Me and Grothier and a bromance. There's a lot. That my sins should be repeated. I sensed not that the faintest stirring. As to who could have called him forth, I know of none save the dragons of Mericidia, our children. The Icon claims those souls when the first he manifested, and robbed of their will, they became tools for the Elegant's dark designs. Well, that's
much like those
fucked.
held here in Aziz's. If dragons who worship Bahamut are required to summon him, that must mean...
Their dragons are filled with temper? Yes, the dragons of Mericidia are at the mercy of this Ascian. There can be no other explanation. Accursed Ascians, vile minions of darkness. Again, you would profane the memory of my beloved and strip out children of their freedom, their dignity. Are there no deaths to which you will not stoop?
Not really, no. We will get whatever needs to be done, however we need to get it done. Tell her!
But
Tell her,
tears
Estinien!
will not right this wrong, nor will lamentation see the perpetrators punished.
What wouldst thou have of me, slayer of dragons?
Behavior befitting a great worm.
True.
We came here to ask mighty Tiamat of the First Brood, consort of Bahamut, mother of the dragons of Mericidia, what she intends to do about the crimes committed against her children.
Oh, dude, wait, are we actually gonna release her? You pissed her off, dude! Why you be so stupid, Estinien? Look what you did!
Were I free, I would answer thine insolence with fire, but words shall have to suffice. Recall, mortals, that it was I who did the first summon my beloved, praying with all my being to bring him forth. You who contend with icons cannot well be ignorant of the consequence.
You too were exposed to his influence. That you are yet in possession of your own will is testament to the indomitable strength of your soul. But were you to meet with Bahamut again, you fear you might succumb.
I mean, look how hot Bahamut is, dude. Gee, I would too. Indeed, ask the Dragon Slayer. He will tell thee the power of we of the First Brood wield. Were I to lose myself to the Icon's influence, all would pay the price. But it is of little matter, for even had I had the strength to resist, I yet lack the strength to break my shackles. This prison shall be my tomb. Aw, well that's kind of sad.
On the matter of Bahamut's influence, at least, I believe we can be of some assistance.
Oh yeah?
If you're afraid of being enthralled, don't be. We have a cure.
That's right.
And while we've never tried it on one such as you, its basic principles are universal.
Will we be able to use the small ass baby pig, or are we gonna have to go get Mama Pig to cure her of the temper?
Speakest thou in earnest?
That's right. We can save you.
There is no future for those bound to the past. That you committed a terrible sin, I do not dispute. But if you feel remorse, you may yet make amends. We offer you that chance. Take it, or you will forever remain a prisoner, not of these cruel shackles, but of your own guilt.
Damn, Alpharo. Speak the truth.
To a chance to make amends, to lay Bahamut's memory to rest. When our own star faced annihilation, Hydaelyn granted us sanctuary, and now your foes would bring about her destruction. This I cannot allow. For the debt I owe to Hydaelyn, and to all who have suffered for my sins, I shall fight with you, children of man.
Wait, are we actually gonna release her, dude? Oh, that's gonna be sick. What? Let's fucking do it, dude. While poultices have been shown to be effective in curing the temper, Tiamat must be considered a special case. She is far, far larger, and immeasurably more powerful than any subject treated thus far. Were we to remove the restraints only to find out that the process had failed, we would be hard-pressed to contain her. So we don't remove the chains.
Then, before going ahead, we should learn as much as we can about the exact nature of her condition. Do you suppose we can find that information here?
Why yes, we can. We can indeed. The Elegants kept detailed records on all of their notable captives, and I know exactly where to look.
Shee! Let's go! We shall leave that to you then. In the meantime, the rest of us can turn our thoughts to the removal of those shackles.
We just beat the shackles with the stick, no? I know Alphinaud and Arcavian here well enough, but not you. Are you certain you're ready to see this through? Oh, he's talking about my bromance lover, dude? Hey, he can do anything, dude. Rest assured, Sir Estinien, that I am both ready and willing to give my all for the sake of the star. Though, that is not my only reason for wanting to set Tiamat free. While I do not claim to know all of their sorrows, I too once found myself in the prison of despair, and I well understand how hard it can be to dare to dream of escape. It took the encouragement of braver souls than I am to make me take the first step towards a brighter future, and now I would help Tiamat do the same. I gather you are not as young as you look. He's a boomer as well! Mayhap, when our work here is done, we could trade tales over a pot of Tataro's famous tea?
Wait! Are you asking Estinien on a date? No fuck that?
And be indebted to her for the leaves and hot water? I think not. I see. Returning swiftly to the task at hand then.
You got denied, dude. Fucking. You got denied, dude. You suck.
I believe the nodes governing Tiamat's restraints are located at the sector known as the flagship, the Aetherochemical Research Facility in particular. Oh, you may wish to take this, a spirit vessel containing a small amount of my blood.
Ew, that doesn't sound sanitary. That's disgusting. What you just happen to be carrying around with you.
I suppose that could seem rather odd. To explain, Ramambros Oriange and I are researching the use of spirit vessels and the transfers not only of memories, but the traits of certain bloodlines, and so I keep one at the ready should an opportunity to test our theories arise. As for its use to you, you may recall that during our previous visit, the nodes here granted access to restricted functions, having identified me as being the royal blood, and armed with that spirit vessel, I posit that they will do the same for you, even in the absence of, well, the rest of me. It seemed worth a try at least. Huh. Agreed. We will take care of it. To the flagship then. To the flagship! Everybody, vamonos. Everybody, let's go. Hey. All right. Well, I'm here. Now what? Let us split up and search for the flagship for the node that controls Tiamat's restraints. But should you find a likely candidate, do not be tempted to make any adjustments. It will not do to accidentally release some manner of experimental monstrosity, nor less Tiamat herself, into her current state. Our objective at this stage is simply to identify the relevant node or nodes. Once we have learned what we can, we should reconvene and compare notes prior to the proceeding. All right, bet. I will hit you up soon. All right, so we gotta get 3 elegant nodes. So I'm assuming we're probably gonna be fighting here soon. So I'm switching to summon. That's a link, and that's a quadrant broken. Possible cause, intruder, interference. Advised deployment of automated combatant units. Proceed. No, do not proceed. Psst. Friction between metallic components detected. Temperature increasing to critical levels. Please replace damaged parts or retreat to a safe distance. Psst. Bleep, bleep. Warning. Scheduled Dragon restraint maintenance due in 2020 years. Failure to verify system integrity may result in unscheduled specimen release. 2020 more years, dude? The fuck? That's a lot. Well, fortunately, we didn't find anything. Okay, I got you, baby. I'm afraid Estinien and I have little to show for our efforts. Did you find anything? Yes, a chirping note would spontaneously warn me about neglecting the dragon restraints. Is this what you need? Spontaneously, you say? Well, that does sound promising, almost suspiciously so, in fact. But then you were in possession of the spirit vessel. I dare say, is it indeed the note of which Graha spoke? And it was chirping, you say? Very well. Let us take a closer look. Yeah, it was chirping like a birdie, cuh. Yeah, it was this motherfucker, yeah! Bleep. Do you have wish to operate the dragon restraint mechanisms? Bleep bloop. You do not have the requisite access privileges. Operation of the dragon restraint mechanisms may only be undertaken by the chief technologist and members of the royal family, or those with the vessel full of royal blood, perhaps. All right, let's try it. How about this? Hold it here. Let me pull this out of my ass. Bleep. No user detected. Commencing biometric authentication. Bloop. Authentication complete. User identified as member of the royal family. Please state your name. Arcavian Grid. My name. Bloop. Welcome, Arcavian Grid. You may operate the dragon restraint mechanisms when ready. Bleep, bloop. Error. Unable to disengage restraints of the specimen Tiamat. A system update is required. An update?
What? A system update? What do you suppose it is asking of us? We gotta update our drivers and Windows 36. Now, that I do understand. You can go first. User agitation detected. Initiating guidance program. Bloop. In order to operate the restraint mechanism, I require access to the central control system. However, I am unable to establish a link to a said system due to the obsolescence of my own software. This issue can be resolved by applying a system update using the corresponding terminal located within the flagship. Okay, that sounds useful. So can this thing release the restraints or not? It can, but only once it has received the requisite system update, as far as I can tell. Alright, well, looks like we're gonna go update some shit. Until which time, it'll float there spewing nonsense. Yep, pretty much. User dissatisfaction detected. Initiating placation protocols. Bloop. I am here to help. Rest assured that I will be on hand to guide you every way through the step of the system update process. How gratifying, but I dare say we will fare better with the guidance than without it. True. Alright, Mr. Robot Man, show us the way. But not today, because this is what we're gonna call it. That's right, ladies and germs. Today, I remembered that the purple version of Bahamut, the lunar Bahamut, isn't his girlfriend at all. In fact, Bahamut had a girlfriend, of which we're going to be saving here soon. We just need to release her from her kink. We need to untie her from the chains and whatnot, cure her of the temper, and then we're going to destroy the lunar Bahamut, I believe. I'm not quite sure. We'll see what happens. And Estinien killed Nidhogg. He slayed many dragons in his lifetime, but he came this close to dying from Alisaie. That's right. When he confused her for Alfredo, bro, she almost clapped his cheeks like his cheeks have never been clapped before. Thankfully, she didn't do anything. But next time, we're going to be doing a brand new dungeon. But not only that, it will be the final dungeon. We're going to be unlocking called Paglathon or Paglathan. And I'm very excited. This is my final dungeon before I make the decision that Mount Golg is my favorite dungeon in the entire game. Hopefully this dungeon that we're going to be doing is going to allow us to do insanely big pools. That's all I want, really. I just really want to be able to do an insane amount of pools. Is that too much to ask, Yoshi P? But listen, guys, if you enjoyed the video, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification so you get notified when I post future content. Guys, with all that said, I will catch you all next time on the flip side. Peace.